Welcome back to the Old People Facebook subreddit. We haven't been on here in a while, so we should probably catch up. Make sure your grandparents haven't gotten into too much trouble on the internet since last time around. Cue comments from people saying my grandparents are dead. Well, I didn't mean to be insensitive. We're 75% in the same boat anyway. So with that said, why don't we begin down here with this one? You thought I was going to click on something political? Nah, it's cool. We're taking a pass on that. My aunt commented on a picture I posted of my son. Oh my God, he looks just like you did when you were little. What a doll. Oh my God, he looks just like you did when you were little. What a doll. Looks just like you. What a doll. Why the K at the end? Like, just in case you didn't catch the others, I just wanted to, leave a shortened message for you. K. Your son's is K. I thought it was kind of a doll, but also just K, in case you didn't see the others and you don't want to go through and read them. I'm assuming you meant to delete those, but then you didn't, and just everyone just got progressively more and more lazy. Like, God dang it, I messed up. I meant to do something in the last one. I can't be bothered anymore. This internet stuff is difficult. My wife's grandma uses Facebook as a murder diary. My groundhog is back. I got news for him. I have a present for him. He picked the wrong house. One less possum in the neighborhood. Another possum got his last meal, and 2 mice. Another possum got his last meal. Another possum got his last meal. Didn't know we had such a population of possums still after the groundhog. 1 squirrel and 1 mouse today. 1 more possum, number 6. She just murders animals left and right? Like, is this a trap? Is she shooting them? She's just Granny's got a shotgun sitting on the porch. Just skeet shoots anything walking by. Next up, it's going to be like, shoot, I shot the neighbor kid. One less kid around the neighborhood to skate in front of my car that I shouldn't be driving because I can't see. Which is why I shot the kid, because I thought it was a possum and not a kid. Yeah. Oops. That's how the cloud works, right? I wrote this story. If you can take some time to read it, please go ahead. Oh, you have to copy paste the link. Sorry for the inconvenience. That's brilliant. Guys, just make you forgot the part where they have to install TeamViewer. You have to boot up TeamViewer, log into the computer, and then that link still won't work, but you can navigate to it. I guess you could you could type it in the file browser. I wonder what's her name. I wanna think of an old person name that starts with a B. Betsy. It's Betsy for sure, dude. That's no one's named Betsy anymore. Come on, when's the last time you heard of someone being named Betsy who's under the age of 60? It's not there. It doesn't happen anymore. It's all right, Betsy. You'll learn to upload this something sometime. And I'm sure there are people like Betsy's friends. They're going to copy that link and be like, why isn't this working? I don't understand. I copied it. I did everything you said. It's bringing me something else. Watch, they actually have another story.psd on their desktop, and it opens that up. I'm like, oh, this is a great story you wrote. My dad can't figure out the big letters. Comments from my mom making fun of him. You got to fix. Question, where did the big letters come from? Oh, wait. If you didn't make long ranting posts, you would know it's been this way for a while. The something. How do I get rid of them? How did this happen? Is this real? Is there really someone who doesn't know it? Yeah, you know what? There's probably someone out there who has no idea what caps lock is and is very confused. The big letters. I love how it's the big letters. It's not capitals. I'm sure you know what capital letters are. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was taught, for the last hundreds of years, but caps lock key. That's a tough one. In fairness, on my keyboard, the caps lock light is not on the key itself. It's a light that's over the right side of the key. They're on opposite sides. I press the caps lock over here on the left, and then the light is over on the right. In fairness, a little confusing. Well, I can understand if you've never used a computer before. Might throw you off. Let's be a relatable company. Having a bad day. Click to watch. Lol. I'm just going to touch my monitor here. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe if this were real life and the paper were on the wall, I could tap the link with my finger, and then the paper it'd be like Harry Potter, I could start watching the video right there on the piece of paper, because we got that magic technology now. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. There will come a time in the future where that will probably work. It'll be something where you can actually, like, you can put a link on a piece of paper, and we'll have some sort of implant in our head that can scan that link, and we'll all of a sudden start watching a video in our head. Oh, you mark my words. The management is just way ahead of the game here. They know the future is coming, and they're ready for it. He's dead, Lynn. Linda Bob, so sorry to hear of your passing. I mean, in a sense, right? If you think about it, in this day and age, other people would be browsing that profile, presumably family members. So if you wanted to offer Facebook condolences, I guess that would be the place to do it. It's just, the phrasing's a bit odd. Bob, I'm sorry you're dead. It was cool hanging out with you, you know, when you were alive, but I'm sorry to hear about this, because you can hear me right now. Totally. We're going to go all San Junipero on this thing, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, like I bet on Twitter and stuff like that, people reply to the account of the person who's dead, like wishing condolences. So it happens. I get it. Leaving serious comments on the Onion articles. That's how the Onion knows that it's done its job, is when people actually take it seriously, because it must happen all the time. I would assume there are videos out there just of compilations of people reacting seriously to the Onion. College roommate surprised to find dorm room has one king-sized bed. As someone who just moved his daughter into her dorm room, I can assure you this wouldn't happen. And if it did, the parents would demand that the school brought in 2 beds. This is pretty unrealistic. It is. Yep. Generally, things the Onion posts about are, well, they're not unrealistic necessarily. They're just borderline reality enough that they do catch people off guard. And sometimes, there's even a subreddit that's called Not the Onion for stories you'd think would be the Onion, but are actually real life. Now, the Onion does a good job on stuff, and I'm sure they get tons of comments like this. So, it's all right. You fell for the bait. It happens. If I'm being honest, neither do I. I don't get this colored background thing, question mark. I don't actually know the context of this. Is this like an auto-generated thing that you can make? You like type in the text, it overlays it on top of the background, and you can create your banner or something? No, and I'm with you on this. I don't get it either. Can someone explain the colored background thing to me? I don't use Facebook enough to be aware of it. Nor do I. It's probably not a good thing when you relate to a submission on old people Facebook. You and me both. I don't get it either. Hey, we're in the same boat. I like it. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's completely out of the loop here. Good thing there's a subreddit for that called Out of the Loop that you can browse. Maybe this is on there. It's probably not. Probably not a big enough story. Well then. Got married. Please don't share your personal problems. So you know you're old and jaded when getting married is a personal problem. Hey, you know what? It's fine. I'm not someone... I will probably never propose to anyone in my life, so it's all right. We share the sentiment. Please don't share your personal problems. Yep. That is great, actually. I'm sure that was left like in a kind of serious yet joking. Like, I'm sure they were doing it as kind of a joke, but I want to have a conversation with this person. They seem like they'd be a good person to just grab a cup of coffee with, even though I don't drink coffee. So something else to consume, beverage-wise, while we discuss life and marriage. My mom replied to her own text. You home, hun? Yeah. Okay, how was your day? Fine. We're at the dreaded Sprint finally getting Ollie an upgrade. Lol, his phone will barely charge. He had a great run with it. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've done this on Skype before. Not on text message, but I have done this on Skype. I've actually wrote a message to someone and then forgot about it. And then later on in the day, they hadn't responded yet. I go over to Skype. I'm like, oh, someone wrote me a message. And I responded to myself. And then I was like, shit, this is so embarrassing. I know you can delete messages on Skype. I probably, in retrospect, it would have been better to just go and remove message and say, oh, sorry, wrong person. But I was like, geez. I tried to just say and follow up messages like I messed up. I took the hard way out on that one. I've done it before. I totally understand. I can relate to this. Sorry. I must be getting old myself. It's just when you're not paying attention. Like, And I've probably actually started writing the message more than once and just caught myself and been like, oh, what am I doing? But no, I've actually hit enter and sent before. Yep, it happens. Happy Easter. Amy, happy Easter. Our brother has bone cancer. Call me. What? Jesus Christ. In like just a graphic too. Don't separate them out. Don't do it in private message. Don't even do it in text. Just straight up graphic image. Brother has bone cancer. Jesus. Yeah, in fairness, the person who wrote it probably thought that this was a private message. Yeah, how do we send a private message? Oh, this big image. It's being very nice. It's actually enlarging it so that I can see the text better. Oh, this is so kind of Facebook to do. Let me hit enter. Oh, God. Everyone knows now. All right. Thanks, Grandma. Well, our brother. So, not Grandma. Maybe they're both old. The saga continues. I was informed the YouTubes went viral. Please refrain. Wait, this is the follow-up from the other one that did the... Oh, my God. Please refrain from posting company information on the internet as Funny Friday will be eliminated. You can like and share that. You can run and tell that. Run and tell that. Like if you get the reference. This has got to actually be savvy social media people who are doing this. They know what they're doing, but they're pretending to be like old people Facebook just for the sake of getting sweet karma points on the internet. Because they're not advertising. I don't know what company this is. But dude, I love the Microsoft Word clip art text because I remember going all out with that stuff back in elementary school. It's kind of like the PowerPoint transitions and noise sounds. Yes, noise sounds. But that exact preset, I remember using that too. I used it like once. It was kind of weird. I was more into the rainbow ones. I was like, why would I go brown to gray? It's kind of bland and depressing. Soon enough, we're going to have another picture-in-picture. Just wait for the next post. Well, I know what I'm doing this weekend. New profile pic this weekend. Stay posted. We're dropping a new album mixtape. Stay posted. It's gonna be fire. I love how all the reactions are the, oh my God, I can't believe this. Surprised face. It's gonna. I'm gonna stay glued to my computer this entire weekend until you post that new hot fire profile pic, dude. This is basically like as big as a new Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift or Kanye album. Man, this is the biggest news I've received in years. I can't wait to... And then it's going to be like some blurry selfie photo where you can hardly make out who the person actually is. But Grandma's really proud of it because it was the first time she's ever taken a selfie. And she can't figure out how to take another one. So we're stuck with this one. But it was, you know what, A for effort. And she also figured out how to lead up to it. This is really, dude, you must be studying up on some like marketing here, doing some online classes, figuring out how to hype up something so that more people are there on the release. Like this is some real savvy stuff for YouTube. Next up, YouTube channel. I don't know, Grandma. Poo stains Google. Rug stains. How do you clean poo stains from a rug? Yes. Let's type to your grandson or daughter. That's Google, right? Basically, just the first text field that comes up when I open up my phone. That's always Google. Why isn't this returning any results? I don't understand. Does Google have to like take a while to figure them out and then it just sends it to me after it's figured out the best result? Oh, okay, that's how Google works. It takes some time. You know, it really should take some time. They go through billions of web pages in like. It's kind of impressive when you think about it. So I wouldn't blame Grandma for thinking, oh, it must be delayed. Just gotta wait for it to, return results. All right, that's cool. I may as well send it a few queries just so that I get them all the options back at the same time. I appreciate the thought, Grandma. I'll Google it for you. It'd be great if that person then sent the link back and then Grandma actually thought that was Google, and then in the future, every Google search term she typed into there, it's like phishing, but for Google searches. And then you get every Google search Grandma ever wanted to do through your text message. I don't think I want that. I don't think I'd want to see what happens there. Nah. Emergency assistance needed. Hello, Daniel. This is your mother. How do I get back on my own Facebook page? Wait. What? Wait. You're typing to the police. How do you So you've hijacked your son's Facebook. You're typing a message to the police asking how to get back on yours. Hi, Daniel's mom. This is the police. If you click the little arrow icon on the top right corner of the page, it should give you an option to log out. You will then be able to log back into your own account. You can thank us later, Daniel. I'm so sorry. I thought I was on Dan's page. I was trying to Facebook an email message to you from our village page. I will now give up doing anything out of the ordinary on Facebook. Very embarrassed. I'm so confused. I mean, that's how you really solve anything in the 21st century. You got a problem, you write to your local police on Facebook, and they help. It's very kind of them. They went out of their way, above and beyond. Good job, law enforcement, handling the big issues here. I don't know what we would do without you. Pretty soon we're gonna have virtual units opened up for all the law enforcement precincts locally. You know, you got an internet crime to report, cyber police. We're really gonna have the cyber police now. It's gonna be legit. You're gonna get back traced. Okay, well that was it for Old People Facebook for this month. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on any other Reddit videos, and subscribe if you're not already. If you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, link in the outro over on Mirror Music. All right, I'll see you next time.